Hello, thank you for your interest in AC Quoter. In this video, we will use the AC Quoter program to build a clean, professional proposal for our customer. So let's begin. We will begin by entering in our customer's information, as well as proposal name, advisor name, home type, and subdivision. Once we are done, we'll come over here and click Next to begin building our profile. Now that we're on our Job Builder page, we can begin building the first of our 4 systems. In this case, we will choose York AC. We said our quote was for a 3-ton system. We're going with a good, better, best type scenario, so we'll go with a 14 SEER. And you'll notice that all of our selections have narrowed down. Now, at any point, if you wanted to, you could just click here, plug in the HRI number if you had it, or scroll down and select it. So we're going to go ahead and do the 473. But before we do, just look up here and you'll notice that once we do get down to our last selection here, everything will populate up there and we'll be able to move on to our next system here. All right, so our system is populated up here and we can now move on to our second system. Now let's begin our second system. Again, York AC, 3-ton, going with the 15 SEER this time, and let's just choose this option. Go to our next system, and we'll continue on York AC, 3-ton, 16 SEER, and we'll go with the 474 option. We'll go to our next system. Now let's finish our fourth system, York AC, 3-ton, 17 SEER, and we'll go with this 231 option. Now you notice over here we can go back to our earlier systems at any point. So let's go back to the first system. Say we want to just change that up from this 473 to the 472. Notice that the price changed up there. Now we can move on over to our install items. Now you'll select the items such as permits, remove an EPA disposed, new line set, or anything else that you need for the job. We can customize this and color code it to your business needs. Once you are satisfied with the equipment selections and add-on items, you will then move on over to the customer pricing page. Now once you're on the customer pricing page, you'll notice that we have the HRI number up here, the brand, the equipment information, book price. Now this is going to be your price to the customer with all of your markups and add-ons. Any kind of rebates or discounts, and we're going to be subtotaling all of our add-on items down here, and then this is going to be the net price to your customer. This is going to be their price out the door. Now let's say that they did want to kind of argue about the price a little bit. They had a neighbor that got a similar system a couple of weeks ago for a couple hundred less. We can give you some built-in add-on discounts to just take off the price from your book price and not the whole system. That way you can get a little bit more competitive. Now let's say that we are completely satisfied with what we have here. We want to then take a look at what our costs are for these items. So let's say that this particular job, the mechanical permit is going to be a little bit more. We could just plug that in, and this item we want to offset because of the permit cost, so we can go ahead and give a discount right there. You notice immediately that we have a different color, and that's just a nice visual representation to say, hey, look, we've changed something up here. Now say that that was a mistake, you didn't want to do that. Let's go ahead and type that back in. We can type that back in, and we're back to green. So again, once we're all satisfied here, we'll then move on over to the agreement. Okay, now we are on our agreement page for the customer, and this is going to show all of their information up here, as well as the equipment selections information up here, and the equipment selections, pricing, and discounts down here, as well as any financial information up here for financing. So we'll take a look over to the right. We notice that all of our system add-on items are over here. And down here is where the customer will make a final selection for which system that they want and the payment type. So let's say in our case that the customer is a little hesitant. They're not quite sure what to make a decision on at this moment. That's no problem. We'll just go on over back to the customer pricing page, and we will give them a little bit of a nudge. Let's just say that we want to suggest a premium option for them. Go back to the agreement. Now we see that the premium option is highlighted. Say that does do the trick with our customer. They say, yes, give me that premium option. We come down here, select premium. The color changes. Let's say that they didn't want the premium, they wanted something else. It would still be visually recognized right here that you're trying to suggest that, but we now have this green customer, which is the customer's final selection. Once they select that, then let's say that they want 9.99% financing. You are completely done here. The only thing that you do next is click on email. Now open up your email client, and you will have a PDF generated quote that looks clean and professional to send to your customer. Once they are completely satisfied with that, you book the job, then you'll move on over to the work order sheet. Now on the work order sheet, you'll notice that the customer's information is here again. The system that they selected is right here, as well as a link to download the certificate for this system from AHRI. Really nice touch to be able to leave behind with your customer. You also plug in the job-specific information such as return size, where your line set's going to be run, the outdoor equipment selection, as well as your indoor. Something else that we could do for you, again, a lot of this is customizable. We can go ahead and do these types of call-outs. So if you got a thermostat that's there and you want to just call that out for your install crew to say, hey, make sure that you're bringing the proper mercury handling materials, then we could do that for you. Finally, you come over here and put any kind of job notes such as gate code is 1234, or anything else that you need for the install team. This is just a brief overview of building out a quote through the AC Quoter program. Other modules can be added on or custom built to better help you and your sales team. We would love to show you more. Please click on the link below or go to acquoter.com to request your free demo. Thank you.